Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a chatty get ready with me style video. So if you want to watch a video where I have absolutely no direction whatsoever and it's just all over the place whilst creating this brown smoky eye with some smoky black liner, then yeah, just keep watching. So I'm currently eating Maltesers because I have like a severe addiction at the moment to Maltesers. Like, the addiction is real. So yeah, I'm just gonna start off by doing my base on camera for once in my life because I feel like I never do it in any of my videos anymore. So for that, I'm just gonna start off by going in with my L'Oreal Lumi Magique base because I've been really dry lately. Like, my skin has been severely dry. So yeah, I want to kind of make it look as dewy as possible. It's not too bad at the moment. It's actually back to the more normal side of things, but yeah, it was really dry for a little while. I had like a massive dry patch here and oh, it was so bad. I don't know how people with dry skin deal with everyday life because I'm just so not about that. I don't fucks with dry skin. I want to go for a really dewy look today. I feel like I never do the dew because I have more combination to oily skin, but at the moment it's kind of in combination to dry. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It is actually extremely hot today, so it's like 30 degrees in Australia today, so it's really not the best day to do a dewy look, but you know, whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. So yeah, my hair is extremely brassy at the moment. Like, it's bad. It's basically orange. I just have not toned my hair in a little while. I haven't been using my purple shampoo the last 2 washes, and I've spent a little bit of time at the beach, so that's what we're dealing with. I think the postman's here. Alright, so that was like the best timing ever. The postman just delivered my Anastasia order, so I'm really excited. So yeah, that was like really good timing because now I get to use it in my video. So yeah, I'll just show you guys what I got really quickly, turn this into like a little mini haul. So I just got like the light cream contour kit, which I am really excited about. It's actually so much smaller than I thought it was. Like, when you see something on YouTube and like Instagram very often, and then you see it in person, it's like, wow, that's really small. It's not as big as I thought it was. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I got the That Glow kit, which is actually massive compared to what I thought it was. I thought these were really small and then the contour kits were really big, but the contour kits are small and these are big, so oh, and I also got one of their liquid lipsticks in Milkshake because it was finally back in stock, so I'm like really sweaty now. Alright, so yeah, for foundation, I'm just going to go in with my NARS All Day Luminous Foundation in the shade Light 3. I don't want to pump it on the back of my hand, but I think I might have to. No, I'm just going to pump straight on my face. I know this is like the most unhygienic way ever, but I hate pumping my foundation onto my hand. I hate it, so I'm not doing it. And to blend that out, I'm just going to go in with my Morphe M439 brush. So I'm just going to pat that into my skin. And I am using a lighter foundation today because, as you guys can see, most of my fake tan has come off. And I am my natural shade of pale on my face, so yeah, I have to use the lightest foundation I have. But I do really like this foundation because, as you can see, it's very yellow based and I do love a good yellow base. I want to look like a Simpson. And then over top of that, I'm just going to go in with my Real Technique sponge and just make it look airbrushed. I like going in with a brush first and just laying down like the foundation of the foundation. And then I like going in with a sponge just to blend it all out, because I find if I go in with a sponge first, it kind of soaks up my foundation too much. Whereas if I like lay down the foundation first and then go in with a sponge, it shears it out, but it doesn't take away too much of the coverage. Alright, so I just did my brows off camera, and I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to do the eyes. I'm just going to start by going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelids using my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, as always. So now I'm just going to go in with the shade Coconut Cream from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette, and I'm just going to pack this all over my eyelid and my brow bone. So now I'm just going to go in with the shade Nougat, and I'm just taking that on my Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just going to run this into the crease just as like a transition colour, just to start building up a little bit of shadow and definition. So now I'm just going to go in with the shade Peanut Butter, and I'm just going to take that on my Morphe G17 brush, and I'm just going to run this a little bit more precisely into the crease. I'm actually going to go in with quite a bit of that peanut butter shade, just so there's a lot of warmth coming through in the crease. And a little trick that I have, because I have slightly hooded eyes, is that I'll look straight forward into the mirror, and I'll just see like where my crease is. So see how like you can see the peanut butter shade when I go like that, but then when I look forward it's pretty much hidden. So what I'll do is I'll take it a little bit higher, just above where my crease folds, just so you can kind of see the crease colours coming through. Otherwise they're just hidden in my folds of my eyes. So just like that. So as you can see the difference between those two, it's like magic. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with that E27 brush. And I'm just going to make sure it's like fully blended, because there's nothing I hate more than harsh lines. Alright, so now I'm just going to take the shade, I'm going to take the shade Mousse first, and I'm going to run this a little bit more precisely in the crease. I'm not going to blend this up like we did with the peanut butter shade. I'm just keeping it true to my natural crease. I like go like this so much when I'm blending that it actually starts to hurt my eyebrows. And I'm going to start blending this over the eyelid as well. I'm so bad at like chatty get ready with me videos, because when I'm doing like my eyes I have to like be really focused, otherwise they can turn out really bad really quickly. I'm keeping it pretty round with the socket of my eye as well, because I don't want it to be too blown out. Alright, so now just taking the shade Puddin' on the M433 brush from Morphe. I'm just going to pack this over my eyelid. I'm not really packing it, just mostly like sweeping it over there, just to get like a general flush of colour, and I'm lightly blending this into the crease as well. And I'm just going to add a little bit more to the centre of my lid. And that's basically all I'm going to do for the eyes, I think. So now I'm just going to do some winged liner. I'm just going to take my Sigma gel eyeliner. This is in the shade Wicked. It's just a black gel liner. So I'm just going to be using my Sigma angled brow brush. This is the E75. I actually really like this for winged liner though. So I don't generally use it for my brows. And yeah, I'm just going to jump straight in and wing this shit out. Alright, so I just finished my winged liner, and what I'm going to do is go in with the shade Licorice from that same Too Faced palette, and I'm just going to pack it all over top of the liner that I've got down, just like smoke the edges of it, if that makes sense. So now for lashes, I'm just going to go in with the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes, because you guys know I pretty much use these in every single tutorial because I love them. I love them. So yeah. I'm just going to apply those. Alright, so I finally finished doing my eyes, so now I can chat with you guys. So yeah, the reason that I wasn't being like incredibly chatty while doing my eyes is because I can't focus on more than one thing at once. My eyes look extremely hooded right now, like they look hella hooded. And the other reason is because I'm switching between two different lenses at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try out this contouring kit by, I don't know, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been wanting this like for so long, and then the other day I was on the Anastasia website. Oh, there's like a little hair. Let's get rid of that. I was on the Anastasia website. Oh. I was on the Anastasia website and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking buy it. And I really wanted one of the glow kits. I originally only went on there so I could get the new brow definer, and I ended up not even getting it. I ended up getting a glow kit, the contour kit, and a liquid lipstick instead. This makeup is not sticking on my face. I hate this foundation today. This is the NARS All Day Luminous foundation, and I'm not feeling it. Not today. It's like 30 degrees today. I'm like sweating my little titties off. I'm gonna tie my hair back I can't stand this any longer. First I have to conceal these dark circles because they're like raging. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. This is in the shade NC25. I wish it was NC20, but the stupid girl behind the counter convinced me to get 25. Don't you hate that? Like, you go to a makeup counter, you know exactly what you're looking for, and then the people behind the counter convince you to get something else. And then you're like, why did I not just get what I went for? Really? Really, right now. So I'm just going to take a mix of the fair and the banana shades. So I'm going to take the banana shade first. So I decided not to take a mix of light and the banana shade because basically I forgot. Now I'm just going to go in with the Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. So I'm just going to take Java and I'm just going to contour. And then I'm just going to blend it all out with my beauty blender. It's dirty because I did my foundation with it this morning, as you guys would know. This isn't the beauty blender, this is the Real Techniques complexion sponge. I'm so bad with that. So I'm just blending out the highlighting shades first. So now I'm just going to go in and blend out those contour shades. So I'm quickly going to go in and set my under eyes. And I'm just using the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder because it's like the only powder that stops my under eyes from creasing and hides my dark circles so well. And then I'm just gonna bake. I'm gonna bake like a little cake. Now I'm just going to set my face lightly. This video totally started out like it was going to be a dewy makeup look, and it's so not that anymore. But yeah, I'm just going to take a translucent powder and just lightly set all of that. Oh yeah, as I was saying before, I'm using a different lens today, so I get a lot of questions about what camera I use to film with, but nobody asks me about the lens, which is really the only thing that matters. The camera that you're using doesn't really matter at all. But just so you guys know, I do use a Canon 600D, which is the Canon Rebel T3i. I think in Australia we call it 600D, in America I think it's the T3i. So I'm just going to go in with that banana shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder contour kit. And I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. Not even really set, but just like take away the light, like the starkness of the Laura Mercier powder. I don't know. I'm going to take the shades Fawn and Java. This isn't Java, this is Havana. I'm going to go over the contoured areas just to bring back any colour that we lost from setting our face. So for blush, I'm just going to go in with the Smitten blush by Makeup Geek. So as I was saying before, I'm putting on like a ton of blush. Yeah, I use the Canon 600D to film on. Oh my god, I just love this blush so much. And at the moment I'm switching between two different lenses. So the lens is like the... Why? Every fucking time. At the moment I'm using the stock lens, so it's like the 18 to 55mm lens. And then the other one that I use for the close-up shots is the 50mm lens. It's like the 1.8 STM lens. I don't know. I'll leave it listed in like my description box because I do list all my tech stuff in the box down below, so make sure you check it out. And yeah, I'm switching between those two at the moment, so you can't zoom in with it or zoom out. It's just like a set 50mm range, so I have to have like it a certain distance away from me, and at the moment like my camera is really close to my face. It's just like the setup that I have. Like I film in my bedroom, so until I get like a proper beauty room and all that, I have to switch back to the stock lens every time that I want to film further away. That makes sense, like a little bit more zoomed out, just because I can't move the camera. And that's why I use the other one for only close up, because that other lens is just so good. It like blurs out the background and it gives like such a clear image, whereas this one's just the stock lens that it came with, so it's not as great. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment. So now I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Glow Kit. I'm going to take the shade Bubbly, and I'm taking that on my Morphe 501. And I'm actually going to spray my brush with some Fix Plus because this makes the highlight pulp. So yeah, what else is new in my life? Not much really. I'm nearly at 40k on Instagram, which is really exciting for me. And I just recently hit 8,000 of you guys on YouTube, which is so cool. Just in case you guys didn't know, when I hit, I'm just gonna go in with Sunburst now, which is like the more gold shade. Yeah, just so you guys know, when I hit 10,000 on YouTube, Hamish is gonna let me do his makeup in the I do my boyfriend's makeup tag video. So if you know anyone who wants to subscribe to me, now's the time to do it because we're nearly at 9k. We're so close, guys. It's so close. It's gonna be so good as well because Hamish goes to med school. He's studying to be a doctor. And can you just imagine, like, if his doctor friends or professionals that he's like in contact with saw me doing his makeup? I'm just saying, it's gonna be great. So let's make it happen. I love those glow kits, my god. I always wear so much highlighter and everyone gets so mad. They're like, she looks like she's wet. Did you drown your face in Vaseline? Did you dip your face in oil? And I'm like, bitch, it's fucking highlighter, okay? Let me know what you guys think of the lens switching and tell me if you can notice like a significant difference because I really want to know. Obviously, like, I'll be able to tell when I look at the footage, but I want to know if you guys can tell. So yeah, gonna switch lenses right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna take that mousse shade that we used in the crease. And I'm just taking that on this Morphe, I believe it's the B42. Yeah, B42 brush. And I'm just smudging this right along the lower lash line. Alright, so I actually ended up taking a little bit of peanut butter and running that just kind of smoked out along the lower lash line while I was off camera. And now I'm just going to take the shade Puddin', and I'm taking that on this Morphe M149 brush, and I'm just going to sort of smoke this in the lash line like itself, not like my eye bag area where everything else is, and only on like the outer third of the eye, as you guys can see where I'm placing it. Alright, so I just applied some mascara while I was off camera because my camera is just like about to die, so I'm just trying to get this stuff done as quickly as possible. And I also just ran in the waterline just some of this NYX Wonder Pencil. It's like the lightest shade you can get, it's just like an eyeliner type pencil. And now for the inner corner, I'm just going to take the shade Starburst from the Glow Kit, and I'm just going to pack it like right in there. So I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Milkshake Liquid Lipstick. Who the fuck is spraying something? My god, it's everything I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. You guys. It's everything I thought it was going to be and more. Oh my god. Slayed. My life is slayed. So that is it for this video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this chatty get ready with me style tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it would mean the world to me. Trying to get to 10k so Hamish will let me do his makeup because it's just going to be so epic, you have no idea. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!